Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. It's Jo from Plan to Create. Hope everyone is doing well and is staying safe. This week we'll be planning in my Hobonichi Cousin avec for the week of the 7th to the 13th of September. Now this week I am going to use my McCarthy method. I have been using some of my new kits that are in my shop over the last few weeks. So I thought I would give that a rest and do just sort of a pen and highlighter only spread. So the first thing that I always do is I split my week up into sections. So I will go through and rule those in, and I will be back. Okay, for this week I am going to be using a Pilot Friction Clicker in 07. I have been finding that the way that I do it when I highlight is I normally highlight either that night or the next day, and the friction ink is dry enough to be highlighted and it hasn't been smudging, fingers crossed. So that's what I'll use for this week. So first thing I'll do is just label all my sections. So the first section I have is to do. Then I have housework. I have a miscellaneous appointments. One section for me, one for my son, and one for my husband. Okay, so once that's dry, I'll highlight those in the relevant colours, and I'll just show you another week, like so. I didn't actually highlight any of those ones off, but those are the colours that I will use. Have I got another one in here? No. The rest are stickers. So, okay. So, I'm also using my personal size Miyakara. So, I'll just have a quick look at the monthly. The major things I have this week, we've got my husband is on, excuse my squeaky chair, he's on long service leave, and that's for the next 4 weeks. So I will just highlight across for that. And my son will be doing homeschooling for this week. He's got this week and next week, then he's on school holidays, and then he goes back to school, all going well with COVID-19. I actually live in rural Victoria. I'm not in Melbourne, in the major city, so we're under restrictions at the moment, but we're under a different lot of restrictions as to those that are in the city. So we're doing a lot better out in the country as far as numbers, so hopefully we'll be out of restrictions a lot sooner than the city will. Okay, so I have one appointment on the Tuesday, and that is 9 AM car service, and I put it on the Wednesday. That's why it's good when you use a friction pen. Alright, so Monday mornings we've always got to do coffee, and I can feel a little bit of Monday in. Normally I don't until the actual morning, but I know that the dishwasher will need to be done. I have a number of packages coming in, and I want to check the tracking for all of them because they're taking forever. So what I also might do is put in a few stickers this week, just my little character ones. So let's see. So we've got a coffee for Monday, and I wonder if I have any. Oh, there they are. They're right in front of me the whole time. Okay. So we'll put that down here for the car service. Now, Wednesdays are always a washing day for me, so I'll pop. Now, I use my offcuts in my planner, so any boo-boo sheets, instead of wasting them, I'll use them. So that goes there, and on Saturday as well. Tuesdays we have our bin day, so we'll mark that in to put the bins out. And I also want to order a light and easy. In Australia, that's like a meal delivery service for healthy food, because this lockdown I've been putting on a bit too much weight, so yeah, we'll get stuck into that again for a little while, try and lose a little bit of weight. Now, I don't think I've got any other appointments, so I'll just check my monthly. No. Okay, that's good. All right, Thursdays I like to do some work on my shop. Now, that actually, I might move that. That may not happen just because my husband's home. So, but I'll put that under me. I have a list of things that we need to do while my husband's off, but I've put that in my my personal, and I don't think I'll mark that in here. I'll only mark it in when we know, for example, we're going to get a skip delivered at some point, so we can throw out a lot of rubbish and do a spring clean of the cupboards and all that sort of stuff. So once I know that, then I will put that in. I'm just trying to find where I put my list. Oh, what else do we got to do? We were going to get some fairy lights for out the back, but we already have them. So I've marked that one off, and we've got to paint the back room as well. So I'll mark those ones in when they happen. So I use the same colours every week, so hopefully this will be fine to highlight now, except that little bit that I had to go over again. Okay, so green is for housework. It is smudging a little bit. Normally I would wait longer, but I'm just doing this for the video. Orange is for appointments. Pink is for me. And then I have the two sort of bluey colours for the boys. So the lighter one is for my son, and the darker one is for my husband. So as I go through, Monday morning I'll sit down and figure out the rest of the things I need to do for the day, and then that night or the next morning I will go through and highlight, and I'll show you an example of it in my personal. So I still have to mark off Fridays, but then I can go through and say, okay, I need to do these things that aren't marked off. So when I'm planning for the next week, I just have a look back and go, right, these things need to be done. So that's how it will work. As I said, I don't normally put too many stickers on when I'm highlighting, because the pages ends up being one big bushel of colour. So yeah, I think that's all I'll put in for this week. I actually haven't used it for the last 2 weeks, so I'll end up back planning those two when I get some time. And these are the last few weeks with my new sticker kits. Now these are all live in the shop now, so that one's not mine and neither's that. So yeah, so my ones start from here. They're 2-page kits, and there's another one in there that I haven't used yet, which I will quickly show you. I think there's 2 actually. So we have, I think I called this one Vintage Floral. So you get your 2 sheets with your washi, your bottom, what I call bottom washi, your date covers, some script, and some smaller washi strips. So that's that one. And there's also this one, which is called Mouse Garden. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that one. It's very cute. It's now spring here in Australia, so that's a nice and seasonal relevant kit. So okay, they're all up live in the shop. And where are we? Back over here, and I think we'll leave that at that. I post pictures on my Instagram of the finished product every week, or the finished spread I should say, at the end of each week. So if you're interested, follow me over at Instagram and you will see the end result. Okay, well thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I've had such lovely people comment and support the channel since I started, and I really do appreciate it. It really is lovely. So love it if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And next week I might do what I did this week. I put a poll out on Instagram to see if you wanted a plan with me in my rings or my Hobonichi. So I might do that again, and next week we might go over the changes that I'll be making to my planner system once my packages come in. Alrighty, well, I will see you again next week for another video. Bye.